Woo! Yes. It has the power, it has the handling, it has the emotion of a 6-cylinder, and you can even go a bit crazy. It's December, the holidays are around the corner, and you already know it. I have Nürburgring license merged for you with additional 10% off if you use code Misha Xmas25 on checkout on nürburgring.com. From holiday sweaters with Nürburgring design in merino wool in different colors, Nürburgring books that I have helped to co-write, socks, and also, as of recent, we have calendars for 2026. The first couple of hundred of them come signed by me, and some of them contain also very interesting and exclusive giveaway items, such a taxi lab with, not with this car, but another one that we will be unveiling soon for next year, and maybe the Civic, maybe the Mustang, who knows, and a couple of other things. Anyway, head over to nürburgring.com and now enjoy the rest of the video. Safety car.
Yeah.
T6. It had actually safety car like bars, but I asked you to take it off because yeah, you might never know. You might never know, they might not let us on the track, so we decided to take it off. And yeah, S60 T6. So this means actual 6-cylinder.
6-cylinder, yeah.
On the front.
Yeah.
Can we have a look at it? Back in the days when we had actual 6 cylinders, and yeah, Polestar big brake kit on the front as well. It is on Michelin's 4S tires, which is very good, on 245 on the front and something on the rear. Oh yeah, 6 like this. So yeah, what's the power, like 3 something?
I have nothing changed on the engine. Only I did the software. Now I have 340 horsepower.
340, okay.
640 newton meters.
Wow.
Of torque.
Torquey baby, very, very nice, very cool. Yeah, I love it. When you see this, you know something is special underneath. So yeah, not only the performance package, but also the handling. I guess it's on Öhlins suspension maybe, or something. Yeah, stock on Öhlins suspension, Swedish gold, because Volvo, and also because Polestar. Little ducktail, is this from factory like this?
Yeah,
no,
everything on the car stock.
Wow, very, very cool. Well, I'm excited to give it a go. It's yeah, automatic pedal shift.
It's automatic.
Yeah, nice. All right, well, let's install these babies and go for a lap. Alrighty, let's try not to forget my ticket. So we are on track. We put the car in sport mode just by putting the gear lever to the left, and now it's in manual, and we switched off traction control through the menu, so it's a bit more complicated than traditionally. So we'll see what the car will do. I'm super excited for a multitude of reasons. So shifting is a bit late. Look, when I upshift, 3, 2, 1. Well, not that late. I had worse. Like I drove E63 AMG recently, and that was like a bit more dramatic. So I'm quite excited to drive the Polestar because, first of all, I'm a big Volvo guy. I used to have S70. Ooh, that's already actually promising. I had a S70 T5. I had, then later I had a V70 T5. No, I had just the S70 without the T5. Then V70 T5. And I had an 850 T5 as well. And then later, of course, I had Polestar 2 and have done a lot together with the brand, like 2-3 years ago. Extremely impressed what they've been doing recently. Polestar 3, 4, waiting on the 5, and some special models for ice driving and Goodwood. But yeah, so about this car, no, I'm actually really positively happy. Should we take a curb? Is that okay? Huh, it's really compliant. It's really nice. Shout out to racetracker photographers who maybe have gotten the shot of us going over the curb, and very smart of having an umbrella in the sun. So I'm really on one hand surprised because the car is handling phenomenal. like this first section of the track, Hatzenbach, is of course known for all the corners, and now we have a high-speed section, 160. We are just on PS4S, which are not really like hot or whatsoever. Could have gone maybe faster. Is it necessary? No. And by the way, seeing the check engine light, it is because the car has a tune. Oh, it's a distance issue. Like, watch out, there's a car ahead of you, don't do silly things. As mentioned, the car handles fantastic for its size and chassis. The brakes maybe smoke a lot now, as we can see in the back window. And then again, fully stock. Maybe let's not do anything too crazy, but that's something to keep in mind. The size of the caliper is of course big, but the age of the pads and brake fluids, let's not do anything silly. But if you would change them, it would become a quite interesting car. Yeah, I think the only thing missing on this car, honestly, would be optionally have the performance blue color of a Polestar. Woohoo! Yes. Nice. Upshift. Didn't react. The color would be the only thing I would miss, but since it's a Dutch car, Dutch people are very, including myself, yeah, I drive a Civic. Dutch people are very humble. Doe nou eens gewoon, je doet al gek genoeg. That's what they say. Having said that, a black color is very understated, so you do not upset your neighbor. You don't want to like pose with a flashy car. And therefore these Volvos, when they were out, the Polestar editions, they were very popular among people who want to have something extra but do not want to stand out. You just want to keep the performance to yourself. And this car definitely delivers, because it has the power, it has the handling, it has the emotion of a 6-cylinder, and you can even go a bit crazy. Really, really, really nice. My goal is to drive 850R or a 850R, cream yellow performance. I was window shopping for a car one day with Maggie, my wife, sitting on the couch. Let's turn the indicator on and let the M2 pass. Shopping for a car with my wife, and then I showed her like, hey, I was browsing what the current pricings are of a 850R. I showed it to her and said, this is the car I want to buy. And she said, no way, this looks like a hearse, like where you transport dead people in. I'm like, no, why? So my wife doesn't like the shape of 850. I absolutely love it, especially in BTCC spec. Even Lapo and I have discussed if we could build like maybe an 850 as a track car, where we would basically cut off the back roof, so keep the A, B, C pillars, or D pillars in this case, but the half of the roof would be chopped down and make from the roof a spoiler itself, if you know what I mean. And if not, then maybe one day we will show you something just like weird and out of ordinary. So some wild concepts are definitely in our mind. While we're going uphill, flat out, the temperature readings. Did someone do a big skid, or did someone do something silly here? Always be extra cautious when you see these kind of things. You might never know what happens, whether it's just some unburned fuel out of the exhaust or oil, or someone did a skid, or someone ended up in the barrier. So do not take any risks. Yeah. So the problem with the high weight car and not that grippy tires is that now the tire pressure is most likely through the roof, including the temperature. So the grip is not really there anymore, and that's a bit of a downside. I think the car is dropping the power slightly. Maybe it feels not as fast as it was at the beginning of the lap, so it could be that the oil temperature has gotten a bit high, but it's not something we can see, unfortunately. It doesn't have the oil meter, at least I don't see it. I also don't see anything on the screen, so who knows. Alright, should it be quiet now? I'm trying to focus a bit on the driving. Let's do that. by itself, so I think it's getting hot, and therefore to keep the revs down, sort of limp mode is being activated. But it's not that we want to push either, because the tires are at their best performance window many corners ago. Ugh, big understeer. Partially also my fault, should have anticipated the new driving dynamics with the tire temps, but Maya, Suhana. Other Dutch compatriot. People didn't know, yes, I'm Dutch. Speaking of that, many, let's say people, let's not say who. Whenever something happens around the Nürburgring, something bad, people say like, yeah, we should ban the yellow license plate. I think most of them mean UK plates, but I always ask, do you mean the Dutch, the Luxembourg? Do you mean maybe like some certain other countries? So yeah, let's not discriminate. I think everyone drives great, and there are horrible drivers everywhere as well. But having said that, oh yeah, something with the tire pressure. Tire pressure low. No, it's not low. We dropped it slightly for our lap. Yes. So the verdict. I freaking loved it. I forgot to ask like the age of the car, but you guys can Google it quickly. I guess somewhere mid 2000s, probably like mid to end 2000s, like up until 2008, I would assume. Oh, look at that! Is that the CSL 321? It is a CS, at least by the license plate. Nice. Let the car through, and there we go. When the car was out, new, let's put it back in drive. I don't think it had many like cars that could match it. Yeah, of course, like M5 and E63 would have been most likely, but had higher horsepower numbers. But this, as a understated car, proper engineered, I dare to say actually 100% that the M5 of this time period was not as good when it comes to driving dynamics. More horsepower? Yes. Would it be more reliable after one lap? Would it have the suspension of Öhlins, this one, or the big brake kit? Nope, definitely not. When you drive the older M5s and even M3s, brakes are also made of butter, and suspension is quite soft, because at the end of the day it's a GT car. So I think this is a fantastic car, and you could see it now on track for its age. Oh, we have 99 kilometers per liter for its age. I want to see if I can see like go away with your tire pressure warning. Exit. No. Zero. No. Ah, yeah. There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 260,000 kilometers on the clock. Slightly over that. And still performs. Gets a bit warm on a hot track day, but which car doesn't? So amazing. Still runs strong, and as you can say in a Volvo language, the engine's been barely broken in by now. So fantastic. I'm super impressed. I'm super happy. You can give it just like, minor service for some suspension components, maybe some wheel bearings, just to like make sure that everything is fresh and fruity. Fris and fruitig. But super impressed. Super good. Yeah, and that's it. Fantastic car. Would I want one for myself? Yeah. I am spoiled now in terms of luxury, but I think this car has everything you would need. Like in this price range, I probably would definitely get it. It has the emotion, it has the power, it has the comfort. So, yeah. As a track car, no, but as a very good cruisable daily, absolutely. Thanks for watching, and see you in one of the upcoming videos. Hopefully one day with the 850R